Hi, my name is Jill. I channel healing messages and energy through the archangelic realm. I was guided to sit down, and whenever I hear that when I am at home, I know that means my meditation spot. So either I can hear messages for myself to guide me or to guide others, and clearly I am in a space of guiding others. And so wherever you are, we can connect through the breath. Exhale down the front of the body. Imagine your breath going all the way down to Mother Earth's core. Inhale at the back of the body. Feel that breath cleansing the spine. Exhale down the front of the body one more time. And as you could just hear, there was an ambulance going by. Nothing happens by mistake. And so this energy is well, it's always interesting right now given what's happening in the world, but it's like we're in between this space of urgency and stillness. So it's like every day you need to pick, is there something urgent, meaning the next small step that's going to move you forward in your life that you need to do, or should you just be still and let your body integrate all of the changes that you just went through? So we're going through changes quickly, collectively and individually in this moment, and it is dizzying, I'm hearing, and it's disconcerting, and it is also disconnecting us from each other, and that's no accident. So we just need to, and if this is nothing else in this moment, just to pause and say, is there something, is there an urgency to that thing that I keep waiting to do? Is there an urgency to do that today so I can push myself forward on my path or in my life? Or do I sit still and just let my body recover from everything that's happening? So that's a question we need to be asking daily as we move through this summer. So often when I sit down, I'm getting messages for the week ahead, and then some other messages will pop in, and I keep getting messages for the summer. So that's telling me, and the summer's always hot, we're always burning things away, right? And we always talk about releasing the old and receiving the new. That's a constant thing as a human being, but this summer a lot will be burning away. And I actually saw fires in my head, and the other day I kept hearing the word hotspot, and I thought, what does that mean? And we need to be watching the hotspots, like the ring of fire, where there tend to be like the earthquake regions. And so so if we are feeling the frenzy of change, Mother Earth, or Earth, whatever you want to call it, Mother Earth, Gaia, wherever you are at with calling her, I always say her, she also has a soul. Every living thing has a soul, and look at all of the living things on top of her. So she is a living thing, and she is a living conscious being, and is feeling all of this. And eventually, it's like all of us, like we push things down, we keep holding things in, and a lot of times like trauma energy will get held in the hips, and it's like Mother Earth's trauma energy is getting stuck in our hips, and eventually it needs to come out. We need to release it in some way. So for us, we could do it energetically, through energy healing, moving around through our breath. And so Earth moves a lot through her tectonic energy, so we need to be watching for that. I'm asking didn't expect any of that to come out. I'm asking to pull back to right now, that urgency and stillness. So for me, it was like this I had this feeling of I need to share. So it's like a mix. Like I need to share these messages, but I need to share them in stillness. So there's also that combination of if your output is to calm others, then sometimes you just need to get in that in between space of hearing your inner voice, that there is some sense of urgency to get your voice out there so you can be heard, seen, your energy can be felt, but to do it within the stillness within your heart, because people aren't going to hear you. If you are in a frenzy vibration, a frenetic vibration, nobody's going to hear you, because that's the vibration that's out there now. So it's that stillness, it's that calm, it's that peace that sometimes you have to dig for that everyone needs, including yourself. So if you are a healer, a channeler, a grid worker, a way shower, all those words that we use to put on ourselves to say, like, we know we are here for Earth, like we're here for her, then these messages are definitely for you, but we're all here on Earth. And so whether you are guiding others through this maze of chaos, or whether you're just living your life in the chaos, this world is tough right now. We've got the urgency, we've got the stillness, we've got frenzy, we've got events happening daily that we would have had years in between these world events, and it's just daily we don't know what we're waking up to. And so that makes sense as to why I was hearing that in between, finding that in between the urgency and the stillness. And if you know you need to put yourself out there and you need to share your creation energy, because that creative energy, that creation energy is pushing people forward, then do so.